Welcome to Xtra, presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. You can follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Be sure to follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Check out the website too. That is xtra.vdgsports.com. Once again, that is xtra.vdgsports.com. If you want to, you keep up with me and my whereabouts, my well-being, and everything in between at VinceDouglasGregory.com. That's VinceDouglasGregory.com. And if you need for me to spell that again, VinceDouglasGregory.com. And if you need it again, you know what to do. There's a YouTube as well, VDG Sports. There's a YouTube as well. Everything is there. Like, subscribe, share, or do what it is that you do there. This is not sponsored by VinceDouglas.com. Once again, this is not sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. But previous shows that has been, you know where to find it. Noobs, thank you for hanging on. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you for giving me a chance. That's all I can ask for. Even if it's 1/10 of a second, even if it's 100th of a second, even if it's 1,000th of a second, or even a second. Hey, thank you. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this is almost every day. It's not, but it feels like it because that's what we do. We ball. Non-verbal peeps. I just had to. I see you. I hear you. I know you're there. You non-verbal. I'm non-verbal. We communicate non-verbal. Lee, it is what it is. Today was definitely a good day. Shout out to the Ice to the Cube, or shout out Ice Cube. Shout out Ice Cube. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I suggest you use the search engine. I suggest you use your favorite search engine and you see where it's at. You catch up with the rest of us. Shout out to Ice Cube. Today was a good day. And I mean, some weird and strange things occurred and happened that I'm not too privy of. I'm not too used to, that I'm just like, okay. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go with the flow. Because question it will only bring about more questions. And I'm not trying to use my thoughts, thinking, processes, and the rest. I just want to let, not the chips fall where they may. I just want to let the anticipation game. I just want to be surprised. I just want all of the thinking, all of the heavy lifting to be done by what's in deep inside of me. I just want the guts and the gut feelings, to handle everything else. And I'm just going to continue to do what it do, whether it's I'm in the G-Rod singing, dancing, making my chest pop. Although I was not singing and I definitely was not dancing within the G-Rod and making my chest pop. I am more so Not necessarily, how can I say this? Discovery mode? No, 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 no. Definitely not in discovery mode. I'm in chill mode. I'm in relax mode. I am in just go ahead and let everything that you've been working on, everything that's been taking place, everything that's been happening, just go ahead and let things process themselves out, and you just do what you do. And when it's time to shine, when it's time to rise to the occasion, when it's time to make a decision, the decision will already be made. And I just have to look and make sure that I'm following the right decision, meaning I am doing what feels right at the moment, right at the time. Because soon as I think about it, soon as I let my thoughts enter and make the decision for me, that's when things go right. That is when things go right. And I'm not trying to have things go right. Not all the time. Things got to go left. And when I'm saying left means good to me, because if you know, you know. Left means good to me. Right. You can do right. You can utilize right how you want to. But right for me is the wrong way. I want to go left. You can go right. Pick and choose your own adventure. I'm inside the G-Rod. I'm not singing, I'm not dancing, but I'm definitely not in discovery mode. I'm in chill mode. I'm in relaxed mode. So I got some tunes. I got some of my tunes on, and just go ahead and keep the peace. Go ahead and keep things at ease. Go ahead and keep things, like a good, relaxing mood. So I got some of that on, and I'm just doing what it do. I'm driving. And you know me, you can go back and check the historical documents. You know me, you can go back and check the historical documents on this. You don't have to go back too far. You can go back a couple. You can go back a few. You can go back 3 or 4, 5, 6, but it's there. Pedestrians always have the right of way in my book. Pedestrians always have the right of way in my book. So you would definitely be shocked and surprised on this. You would definitely be shocked and surprised the way things occurred, the way things went down, because things just went left. Things just went left, and it wasn't what I was expecting. And no. Chill out, peeps. It definitely was not a chaotic moment. It definitely was not an epic journey, but it was a mild adventure. I'll give it that. It was definitely an adventure. So I'm doing what it do, putting my turn signal on, indicating to everyone around me that I want to go left in the street and go cut across the crosswalk and all that stuff, just a regular left turn. I want to make a left. I'm letting everybody know. And I see, far as I can see in my distance, I see a pedestrian, and this pedestrian wants to cross. Yeah, the pedestrian wants to cross. I'm prepared. I am mentally prepared. I am physically prepared. Everything that's illuminating from my body, illuminated from my soul, even my spirit animal is like, we ready to stop, and we ready to let this pedestrian go, because that's what we do. We do the right thing here. And when I'm making this complete stop and the blinker is on, I see and I make eye contact with the pedestrian, and we share this non-verbal communication. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. We staring deep into each other's eyes. I mean, for a brief moment, I felt connected. I felt like we were connected on the same wavelength, on the same page. Everything about the entire situation was like one. It felt like we were sharing the same brain. It felt like we were sharing the same brain, and then it just went away. It went away, and then there was a communication. And he was communicating to me and waving me and letting me know that, come on, you can go. I was shocked. I was shook. I was rattled, but I definitely wasn't rolled. I was shocked. I was shook, and I was rattled. I was like, what? Whoa. This threw my universe this threw my universe for a loop. This threw my universe into another universe. This threw my universe into, I don't know, something that I ain't never experienced before, because it's a pedestrian. It's telling me to go ahead when I am ready, and everything in my being and everything that makes me me is saying, no, you go, you got the right of way. But at the same time, the way I know this game or how this game plays out, because it reminded me of the whole entire situation is when you go left and somebody goes left, and you go right and somebody goes right, and the next thing you know, you're doing a two-step because you can't figure out which direction you want to go, and you're trying to let the other person go. But the only thing you should do is just stop and let them make the decision and go, or you go. But you just have to be interconnected. You just have to be on the same page. You have to be on the same wavelength to prevent instances like that. And that was okay, because like I said at the beginning, we were interconnected. So I knew that I had to go, because if I would have stayed there and just waited, he would have waited, and I would have waited, and he would have waited, and I would have waited, and we would have just been playing a two-step game out in the street, but me in the car and he walking. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go because you signaled and you told me to go. You told me to go, E40. E40. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. He told me when to go and said, come on. I didn't think it out, because if I would have thought this out, I would end up doing a two-step, the one I just described. I was like, okay, gut feeling, intuition. And when I already connected on this deep interpersonal level anyway, he's serious. I'm going to go. I'm going to follow directions, and I'm going to do what have to be done. So I went. I went ahead and went. And as I was going by, I went ahead and went, because I knew that I was doing what I was told. It was a thing to do, and he just went ahead and told me to go, and so I went ahead and went. And then when I passed by, I gave him the dap, I gave him the dap, the one that you give from a distance, the head nod, the indication that thank you kindly. And that was it. That was the end. I mean, today was a good day. I didn't have the right of way, but somehow I had the right to the way. Go ahead and end this right now. It can't get no better than this.